You think you've seen it all? You think you know it all about the new patch notes from the recent update? Well, let's check this video and let's find out maybe you missed something. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdom video. My name is Legend Ronnie and today I'm going to talk about the patch notes, the recent patch notes in Rise of Kingdoms. So I'm going to go ahead with the things that you might have missed the most. Starting with the city designs, we're going to have a limited edition Halloween theme, meaning that we're going to have an Halloween event anytime soon. Halloween is almost near. That also means we might just have a update soon, maybe in a week or two, very possible. Imperial Crane Palace earned in the 2020 anniversary community event. So this is the design that people will get, the few hundred players that sent their story or whatever they did. I'm curious to see who is going to win one of them. Like any other new events, they also come with Name Plague and Portraits, and this is the Name Plague for the new bundle in the Halloween event. I do have to say that it looks pretty nice. As more name plagues they are introducing, as nicer they are. WTF to that. Entrancing Witch can be obtained by purchasing the Shifty Shades bundle. I do have to say that it looks pretty well on my picture. Taslet Crown earned in the 2020 anniversary community events, so there is a chance to get a frame even from the anniversary events, from the community events. Another update that has been added in the blacksmith is regarding the forging items. So for right now, if you don't have the fragments on one of the items, it allows you to take the fragments. So you can press the quick forge, for example, over here, and it's gonna take me automatically the fragments if you have the relevant chest for the blueprint and also for the materials, which is pretty nice. I was looking for something like this because all the time to go back and forth to check and see what you have, it was very easy to just make the links. Now we have it over there. This is just an example. For example, I can go for the chest piece. I'm not telling you to force that, but I can combine. It also shows me how many fragments I have, the blueprint fragments choice chest, where you can get it, and so on. They added our mysterious weapon that first time came in with supercharged stats. Now they reduced 5% stats on each. I would say they are a bit more balanced. I didn't mind having them at 30% considering the amount of materials you spend on them. Even 30% attack. It might just sound a lot for you, but these are special items from the Lost Kingdom. This is not something that anyone can buy with cash. So I'm not sure why everyone was so pissed off or upset about the supercharged weapons. This is something rare that you get from the Lost Kingdom. I mean, even as free to play, I would just save up and forge one of these because the stats is just highly worth it. That's just my opinion about it, right? Because again, it's just really special items. They need to be a little bit higher in stats than the general items that you can probably get with gems or with money or and so on. They also added the helmets that they took away. Very nice stats. I like the archer stats. I don't like the calves and the infantry stats. I mean, the infantry stats, they need defense, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, they added them back and all three obtainable from the Lost Kingdom. Now I have a surprise regarding the Call of the Loyal, and now it is in the Canyon shop. It's very obtainable from there, but unfortunately, and I will have to say unfortunately, I hope they do change their mind because this is nowhere near fair. Like, you can only get one blueprint per KVK. It's a freaking blue quality blueprint, right? Or advanced or whatever. Those one are legendary and you can't put them on the same level with those one. They need to add more, maybe 90 or 120. I would say 90 seems to be fair to get like 3 blueprints. That's just my opinion, you know. Couple of changes on the commanders, noticeable changes. Cleopatra now has a movie animation. You can go ahead and play it yourself and watch it. It's very nice. I was expecting something which didn't happen anyway. You should definitely watch it. I like these animations that they're adding to all the commanders. I wish they would haste this a little bit and just add animations to all of them. It's nice. It's a very nice introduction of the commander. And then the thing that probably just few people noticed, siege units led by this commander gain 50% increased attack and increased defense. Will this stack if you used siege on the battlefield? Considering too the description that it says over here, the last parrow, you don't have to be in a tile anymore to benefit from these stats. So how about that? Regarding other commander changes, Guan Yu, which might concern couple of players. I have it over here. So when Guan Yu gains a shield due to shield effect gained by Guan Yu's cross lucky coin, damage absorption, etc, etc. And then further down you have your attack trigger Guan Yu skill Lone Rider, which now it works exactly how it's supposed to work. Guan Yu troops gain concentration effect, lasts for 3 turns. That's pretty awesome how they put it over there, concentration effect. Like you don't gain skill damage. Some other changes which probably you haven't noticed or you don't know about it. I was just recently told, someone most likely playing practice in one of the newer kingdoms, in Ark of Osiris, all commanders are available if you have them, just to make you understand that we are on the same page. That's what he said, that if you have unlocked commanders, like for example you have Attila Takeda or you have Theodora or you have YSS and you just migrated to a newer kingdom and you want to play Ark of Osiris, those commanders are unlocked in the Ark of Osiris. They are still not unlocked when you play in KVK, when you do field battles and so on. You still have the time on it, the 310 days. In Ark of Osiris, apparently they work, or at least so I was told. I cannot test it because my kingdom is already 310 plus days. Regarding William AoE on his primary skill, they said they widened the area, like he's supposed to hit more targets, or at least it has a little bit of a wider range. I got 2 videos. I got one before the update and I got one after the update. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna post them on the screen. You're probably noticing them right now. Me personally, I haven't noticed any change, but most likely it's in the system. It might just be a small visual glitch. Maybe the AoE works, we just don't see it yet, because it might just be some coding problems, which most likely they'll fix it. If they said in the update they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it, so it's not any problems. Regarding the new commanders, Harald and Zenobia, I've done a video already. I had to do a separate video because it was a little bit to talk about them in details, about talents, about some pairings, where they will be useful and so on. I'm gonna make sure to post a card on the top regarding the new commanders, or you can check it yourself. This is the new interface of the Peerless Scholar. If it's something that you're interested about, now it looks a little bit more nicer, let's say. And you have all the dates over here, the preliminary, you have the midterm, and I'm not sure if you can scroll. No, you can't scroll. It's this week. Oh, it's week 3. Oh, look at that. And you can go ahead and you can keep going on the right side, and then is the final exam on 31 this month, UTC 1430. Make sure you don't miss it if you qualified with a midterm. You need 1 midterm to qualify for the final exam. On the final exam is where the juicy gems is. And ha ha ha, yesterday Governor Legend Ronnie of Alliance Z415 led their forces to kill more than 321,000 enemies. Yes, proving to all that they are an unstoppable force. A warrior on the front lines said that after seeing the governor's courage and ambition, they would follow them to the ends of the earth. Now let's talk about the most exciting moment in the Alliance shop, which probably all of you have seen. Most likely all of you have trained all your goodies. You're all so happy. Yes, I'm trading my 2 years worth of savings for almost nothing. Right. So my honest opinion regarding this, I'm very disappointed. For me, this is a huge disappointment. I'm not sure how many of you might be hyped. Even in my alliance members, a lot of free-to-play players, they were super happy and low spenders because they got a couple of credits. I mean, seriously, guys, you have to put in balance what you get for what you give. Let's say, for example, everything that you saw over there, this is almost 2 years of savings, right? I got T5 on 1 month, but when this account was 1 month, I had T5s unlocked, meaning that Watchtower was 25, Castle was 25. So going back into this shop, I have all these arrows and all these books after 1 year of savings. Now you most likely don't see the purple arrows, it's 8,000, but you see them now. So I already done the math, and roughly it's about 10 to 12 million credits that I can get if I trade in the things that I want to trade. I wouldn't trade everything. Now you have to do the math. To buy arrows, you spend 10 gems, right? This is 1 million worth of gems in arrows of resistance. That's their value, because that's the shop value. If you want to buy them, there's no other way to buy them. You don't get them cheap price, 50% or anything. If you need arrow of resistance and you want to buy them, you spend gems. Same for the books. I'm just going to take this for example. Now, if I want to trade this for credits, I get 4 million credits, which sounds amazing, right? I mean, come on, 1 million credit, 4 million credits, that's quite a lot. But what do you get from 4 million credits? If I go into the shop, oh my god, it's almost empty of speed ups. If I go into the shop, I can get 2 civilization changes. Is that a lot? 2 civilization changes? Is 10,000 gems a civilization change? So 1 million worth of gems, I convert them in 20,000 gems. I mean, this is mind-blowing. This is super awful. I mean, from my point of view and my perspective, this reclamation, this is the worst thing they could have done. The value of 2 years of daily playing, opening chests. I don't see how this is awesome. So if I trade the things that I want to trade, right? Let's get to the point. And I get 10 million credits. If I go to the shop and I want to buy speed ups with 10 million credits, how many hours am I going to buy? About, I don't want to get kicked. All right. So I want to buy 125. That's 10 million credits. I already own 3,000 of this. So all my 2 years work, it's worth 125 pieces of 3 hours of speed ups. How many hours is that? That's about 360, 375. I'm going to make it round, 360. 360 hours, that's 15 days of speed ups. And with the other 15 hours, that's going to be a reserves of 22,000 T5s. 2 years. 2 years of killing barbarians, opening silver keys, and all that to get 22,000 T5s. I mean, you guys need to put in balance what you trade in for what you get. Because you're probably saying, yeah, but the system is on and we're going to keep trading. If in 2 years you get that, you're going to have to play 2 more years to get the same amount. You want to buy passports, 12 million, you're going to buy 20 passports. I need 75 passports to migrate. I can't even migrate with 2 years of trading my reclamation items, all these unused items, or how they call them. I can't even get enough passports. For example, I don't want to migrate. I just took an example, like what people would most likely spend these credits on, right? Most likely going to buy passports. What I'm going to buy, if I'm ever going to trade them, which I'm not, because I'm super unhappy, I'll most likely buy civilization changes or teleports or some other stuff that I need, more important stuff which I don't spend gems on. But that's my honest opinion about this. They definitely need to rework it. I'm pretty sure a lot of you already traded in everything, but sometimes you just need to think about what you get, because the value is horrible, it's awful, it's horror. It's like a horror movie. It's like those kind of movie that keep you wake up at night and you wake up sweating, and anyway, she's like that. And as they mentioned in the update, hide own news in newspaper. So if you don't want to appear in the newspaper, you just simply click that button over there. I still want to see myself in the newspaper, so I just keep it off. Hide own newspapers. It's not on. If it's green, I think it should be on, right? I mean, in theory. Now it's off. It means that I should show. I don't know. You can figure it out. It was on green. It was like this. But I don't want to hide it, so I'm turning it off. It makes sense. It says over here on 15, we added an opponent troops choice function to the expedition system. Governors can tap the enemy portrait list on the left side of the screen to choose your enemy's troops. All right, let's go ahead and let's see. Maybe we missed it. All right, so I still cannot figure it out. It says on the left portrait of your opponent. So I clicked on it. I even clicked on this attack. It gets me over here, but it doesn't allow me to choose any type of troops. I have no option to choose a troop. So I think that might just be in effect after the expedition resets. So you might want to check this one tomorrow when the game resets, or whenever the game resets for you. That was pretty much about the patch review. I hope I put everything in there. Until next time, this is your boy Legendary signing off. Peace out, Theo, and take care. See you on the next one, and stay safe out there.